Hey kids, welcome to Tuesday, February 9th, and the Daily Tip. Today's big mug city is Los Angeles, my adopted hometown. Shout out to LA. How are ya? I know I'm coming to the party late with this, but it sort of dawned on me the other day. Did you watch the Grammys? Well, I saw bits and pieces of the Grammys because I was in Vegas when it was happening, but then I saw some of the performances on YouTube. And I've been such a fan for a very long time of Pink, but I always feel like she is one of the most underrated artists going today. Because if you saw the performance, not only was she doing acrobatic Cirque du Soleil craziness, she was singing throughout the whole thing, she was getting wet, she was just taking it up to a level that almost no other performer at the Grammys was. And I'm sorry, that is no small feat. And the woman just rocks. She's incredibly amazing. And Pink, I think that you are underappreciated for all your talent and all your hard work. So there you go. That's what you get from me here at the Daily Tip. Speaking of which, oh yeah, that sound means it's time for the Daily Tip. Okay, the Daily Tip for today is break tradition if you're serving chicken and try a Pinot Noir, even a Merlot. Yeah, that's my wine tip of the day. You didn't know I was a wine connoisseur. I'm not. But I will give you the words of wisdom that were given to me and a group of us that were going through a wine tour in a winery. Where else would you have a wine tour besides my living room? In a winery. We were at this winery, a bunch of friends, and the person that was running the tour was talking about how they do all the stuff that they do to create wine, and it's this long process, and quite frankly, I was dozing off. but at the end of the tour, she asked for questions, and one of the questions from the party was, how can you tell a really great wine? And I thought, well, I really should listen to this because I know what I like when I drink it, but I'm not a wine connoisseur. And she said, if you like it, it makes it a good wine. That's it. And I thought, well, this is genius. This is a wine expert I can get behind. And that's how I feel about pairing, when you pair wines with foods. Classic pairing is white wine with chicken. And I'm usually not a big white wine fan. I have it every once in a while, but I don't gravitate towards it. So I like a really full-bodied, great red. And if you like something and it tastes good with the food that you're eating, then that's the perfect pairing. And to me, pairing wines and food is kind of like design. If it's working for you and it feels right in your space, who's to tell you that's not the way to do it? So go forth and try something new. So that is the tip of the day, and we have actually a question from Ruben in Chicago, my hometown of Chicago. Hey Ruben, how are you? And his question is, this is a good one. I want to remodel my bathroom and have stainless steel tub, toilet, and 2 sinks. I'm concerned that this will look like a bathroom in a penitentiary, so what could I do to soften it up a bit? Now Ruben, what I'm assuming here is that you have not actually put in the stainless steel tub, sinks, and toilet yet. You're thinking about doing that. And they can be really beautiful, though I'm going to tell you I would have second thoughts about the stainless steel toilet. Number one, it's going to be a little chilly on the old bottom, unless you get a heated one, and that's a little bit more expensive. Number two, it's kind of hard to warm up a stainless steel toilet. It's going to look like a little bit like a prison. But there are gorgeous stainless steel tubs, freestanding clawfoot tubs, absolutely beautiful. Stainless steel sinks, I say go for it. And the way to soften that up a little bit is through texture. Think about texture in tile and in flooring. Bamboo flooring is a fantastic pairing with all the stainless steel. Some hardwoods are also great. Beautiful textured tile, even some glass tile that has a little bit of color in it maybe, like a seagrass or a sea foam. Also think about textured wallpapers and bring in the color. When you're dealing with this much stainless steel throughout, you want to stay away from really sort of cold finishes like concrete. Probably not the way to go with your flooring or your countertops. And also think about some really great dark woods in cabinetry, or maybe in the frame of a mirror. It's a perfect way to take the cold stainless steel and warm it up. So I hope that helps you out, Ruben. Also, this week on Friday, we, in the studio audience, will be initiating a brand new segment called Your 5 on Friday, or 5 on Friday, or Friday 5. I haven't decided what I'm going to call it yet. But it's going to be my top 5 tips for the month of February for organization. And we all know we need it. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for joining us right here on the Daily Tip. Big shout out to Los Angeles. See you guys later. Bye.